Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We are having the chance to test the new ID.7 GTX from Volkswagen, and so far this is going to be an additional initial driving impression where we're going to see how the vehicle is going to handle. It's my first time actually testing the ID.7. So far I'm very happy to announce that the interior quality
Rechts bitte.
that the interior quality is very, very good. The brakes feel really good. The suspension also feels very nice. Software is very fluent. Everything is super smooth, which I'm not used to from back in the day, so that's very cool. And yeah, I got the chance from Volkswagen to test this vehicle for I think 30 minutes it is. Yeah, 30 minutes. And we're just going to go on a highway, see how it performs and so on. We're driving a bit around Munich. And so far so good. I really like the massaging seats as well, which the car has to offer. They're very comfortable. And we are now going to the right. And I think we're soon on the highway already. Just got to make sure that...
Then we do the highway later. We turn here to the right and after we go straight ahead.
Perfect, okay. Oh wow, the suspension is really good. Really smooth. It also has the DCC just like my Golf, which means it has adaptive dampers, guys. Meaning you can adjust for whatever need you want the vehicle suspension. Currently we're in the city, so we're gonna test comfort. Later when we're on the highway I'm gonna switch to sport and we see how stiff it's gonna get. I have a nice instructor next to me, he's telling me where to go. And it's also quiet. Sehr leise das Auto, wirklich. It's very, very quiet. You can barely hear, you only hear a bit of rain on the outside. Steering is also very nice. The seats are very comfortable. And we're just gonna keep driving a bit. There we can see what the car is. I asked him where the consumption is and now I see it. Okay, alright. Very, very nice car. Also the space is pretty good. We're driving in the sedan version, which means we don't have the Tourer, but still a lot of space in the ID.7. GTX means top speed is 180 kilometers an hour and we have 325 horsepower. 340, thank you so much. Horsepower and also all-wheel drive if needed. If we're just cruising along, it's only rear-wheel drive, meaning we're saving some energy additionally. They're automatically on. Okay, the wipers are automatically on. It takes all bumps pretty good. You can feel the bigger ones a bit, but it's always nice for the haptic feedback. And again, the suspension, steering feels very, very good so far. Okay, we're just gonna go straight?
Yes, we go straight.
Oh, okay, and then there's the countryside, perfect. And then we can drive 70. I'm gonna accelerate a bit now, seeing... Okay, yeah, acceleration is pretty good. Also on the countryside it feels very, very smooth, super comfortable. The massaging seat is actually really good. I turned it at the beginning, we turned it at the beginning on, and it's actually very, very good. So far the best massaging seats I've tested so far, I must say. Oh, I could get used to this. I could actually take this car and drive back to Hamburg, honestly. I do miss the massaging seats already. Okay, there we need to slow down a bit. Good, we're now in the city, I'm back. I just got, the instructor told me a lot of things about the travel assistant and so on, which is very cool. We have a system from VW called the travel assistant, which will basically activate a fully adaptive cruise control, and it will also have a lane assist on, and you can, for example, the system will recognize, for example, you're on a country road, you're driving 100 kilometers, hier rechts?
Geradeaus.
Geradeaus. You're driving, for example, on a country road and and it's 100 allowed, and then there's gonna be like a curve, not that sharp maybe, but usually you would slow down, and the system recognizes digitally already that there is a curve in the system, so it will slow down to, let's say, like 85 kilometers an hour or 80, and after one accelerates on the 100 allowed again, which is really cool, like, so that you obviously not drive with 100 into the curve where the car needs to slow down usually. And if there's some moment where you might need to react super fast, you can also override it by just accelerating or braking, which is very, very cool. We're just finishing our journey through the little town here, and then we're gonna go soon on the highway as well, where I'm gonna switch into the sport mode. And every time the street signs are changing, it makes a little beep sound, so I can see it. You can turn off the sound, guys, that's no problem in the settings. It's just telling me, okay, now there is 70 kilometers allowed, for example. You also have a very nice head-up display. You usually can't see it on the camera, but it shows me the most important things. I can see what is currently allowed, my speed and my consumption, which is very, very cool. I also like the red interior, just like with my Golf GTI, and everything feels super soft as well. Only a bit of hard plastic down here, so quality wise very nice, and a lot of space as well. A nice panoramic roof as well. Very, very good. Oh, you can dim it. Oh, you can dim it. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's the first dimmable, oh, I can't speak it anymore, but the first sunroof where you can change the color pattern. That's pretty cool. And yeah, now we're just waiting. It's green light now. We can go on the highway. Need to stay on the outside. The blinking sound is showing me the dead part of the dead center part of my mirrors. That's pretty cool. Good. And we're now gonna go on the highway. I'm gonna quickly switch to sport mode. Oh yeah, it's way more. The acceleration, you can feel it. It's way more. It's also more stiff, the car, but still comfortable. And now we're gonna go on the highway. 80 is allowed. Okay. Oh, now there's no speed limit anymore. Okay. Kann ich ein bisschen schneller fahren? Okay.
Bist es ja gewöhnt, oder?
Ja. That's pretty good, yeah. Okay. The windshield, the wind wipers, the wipers in the front are already adjusting, and there is 80 only again. The car feels very stable even when it's super wet. That's nice. Suspension again, way more direct, guys. I can feel the ground. It's still comfortable, but I can feel that I'm way more connected to the road now, which is great for stuff like driving on the highway. It also blinks up here again. If I have somebody in my mirror and I don't see him because of the dead point, you see a little blinking indicator here, which is very nice, warning me as well if there's somebody. I'm gonna now activate the travel assist. Let's see. Okay, wait, set. I need to press in the middle, right?
Resume.
Okay, let's see.
The middle is this. Nee, resume.
Resume. Okay, perfect, thank you. And now we have the travel assist. I also see the line assist, everything, and the car is now driving for itself. I'm gonna leave one hand here, just like with the system. Direct?
No, the next lane. One more left.
One more left, thank you so much.
And then we take the exit Munich Riem.
Okay, there we go. Okay, now the system is steering by itself. Of course, guys, you need to hold your hand on it, otherwise it's gonna start beeping after like 30 seconds and telling you to hold it again, because there is no full self-driving yet allowed. But he does it very good. He's also holding the speed very well. I'm gonna go back to comfort real quick. Yeah, pretty good. And what's cool, you can't see it, but in the head-up display it also shows me, for example, when we switch the line, he knows, okay, there's now a car in front of it, it blinks, and we're gonna follow this guy now. So system feels very, very good. And to deactivate the system, you can just press on the brake real quick and it will stop. I'm just gonna press on the brake real quick, and now it's gone, the system. Okay, and now you drive yourself again. Honestly, I feel this is a pretty good system when it comes to driving yourself. We need to drive off here. I think if you would buy a normal ID.7, you would probably use the system more, but if you're more So sophisticated driver like me, you would take the GTX because you like the more sporty approach. The acceleration is also pretty good for 340 horsepower. Wissen Sie zufällig, wie viel das Auto wiegt? We're checking how much the car weighs because it is an EV after all, guys. I presume it's gonna be around 2 tons. It does feel way more nimble though than I thought for 340 horsepower, especially since I'm used to like all the way faster cars, for example from the Chinese EV brand.
Hey.
Oh, echt? Sorry.
Yes.
He's checking it right now.
2,325 kilograms.
Oh wow, 2,325 kilograms. It doesn't feel that heavy though, so it does feel very direct, responsive, very nice drive. Still straight?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you so much.
There's a traffic light and then we turn to the right.
Okay. Going back to navigation is here. Perfect. Wow, the system is so smooth, and it also shows you here when there's traffic jams and so on, which is very nice. Overall, I'm pleasantly surprised, and I did not expect it to be this good, honestly. I've driven an ID3 already, the older one, and the interior was nowhere near as nice, and it was also a bit more just not as pleasant to drive, let's say like this, but this really feels amazing and an amazing and big step up from what I'm used to. Good. And yeah, quick summarization. The suspension feels very good, from stiff to comfortable. Everything is there while not being uncomfortable at all at any point really. Steering very nice. Overall quality inside is also very good on the vehicle, and I think the only thing I want to check before I stop the video in the end is
Stop please, I want to show you something about the memory parking.
Okay.
In the morning I parked the car and I saved this route.
Okay.
And
let's see, parking, yeah, park assist. Good.
Okay, jetzt lass ich mal los.
Now guys, we're gonna see the self-parking. Basically what he did is he saved the spot here on the map at the IAA Mobility exhibition, and now the car is gonna park itself in. Here you can also see the 360 camera. Oh, he does that very good, okay. Now he would probably stop. Okay, very good, impressive. I'm gonna stay, for safety reasons, always stay on the braking pedal. Okay, he's slowing down. He saw somebody walking past. He's gonna wait for that. Okay. And let's see. The parking is still going. Very nice. And perfect. Nice. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool to showcase that. Now the only thing I would love to do is, can I open the back and see how much space is there? That's it. I put it into P. Very nice. Good, we're now at the back. Guys, we just opened it. It's a fastback opening. And you can see we also have a lot of space here, as you can see. So, thank you so much for making this possible. So guys, to summarize it, it was an absolutely amazing journey. There you can see the car again. And I'm pleasantly surprised about the ID7. If you want to see more in detailed reviews, I'm gonna try to see if I can make a full review about it when we have more time for it. But thanks to Volkswagen for making this video possible. And guys, if you like the content, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Your channel is and out.